This is not the tale that the blaring headlines are trying to sell you, so pay close attention before you gasp or click away. Every time a well-known woman is spotted in a casual setting, such as by a pool, on a beach, or simply going about her everyday life, certain people on the internet quickly transform it into a scandal. Additionally, Sally Field's name travels quickly when she is mentioned in such discussions. However, the truth is that her body is not the true shock. The true surprise is how easily respect is forgotten. Additionally, I want you to watch the entire movie because the final segment will explain why these shock names continue to be popular online. Many individuals consider themselves to know Sally Field because she has been in the public eye for a long time. That is the peculiarity of celebrity. A version of someone they see on TV or in movies becomes ingrained in people's minds, and they get attached to that person. Therefore, some viewers may feel uneasy when they see her as a real person, older, wiser, and still self-assured. It's not because she did something bad, but rather because it serves as a reminder that life moves on and that no one is stuck in a single chapter forever. Let's now discuss headlines that use phrases like shocking, too much, or try not to gasp in an attempt to entice you. The purpose of those words is not to convey the truth. Their purpose is to elicit a response from you. They want you to click, watch, and share because they want you to feel surprised, judged, or curious. The game is that. And as soon as you become aware of the game, you begin to see how unfair it is, particularly to women. Because this is a straightforward question. Why is it so common for people to make comments about a woman's body as though it were public property? Why do some viewers behave as though they are entitled to shame, judge, and rate? Sally Field doesn't make headlines. She is a person. She should also be treated with the same basic respect as everyone else, regardless of whether she is dressed up for a formal occasion or casually on a hot day. Sally Field has never sought for attention, which heightens the intensity of this situation. She has a reputation for being genuine, strong, and gifted. She has performed heartfelt, painful, and fiery parts. She's never need cheap techniques to get attention, because it ignores what she is truly recognized for, her work, her voice, and her presence. It feels especially cruel when the internet tries to bring her name up in shock photo discourse. Let's face it, some people dislike it when women age with self-assurance. They want women to either discreetly vanish or pretend to be sorry for occupying space. However, Sally Field has always exuded a sense of I'm here, I'm real, and I don't need permission. People who are accustomed to dictating the rules may react harshly to such confidence, but it can also encourage others. These headlines also make it difficult to distinguish between private and public spheres. Not every image that circulates on the internet is intended to be significant. Sometimes strangers turn an ordinary moment into a narrative. And once it turns into a narrative, people respond instead of thinking. Is this fair? Is not a question they pose. Can I leave a comment that gets attention? Or can I get a laugh out of this? Are the questions they pose. That's how an ordinary moment turns chaotic. Here's what most people overlook, though. If a headline tries to make you gasp, it's usually because there isn't much actual information behind it. Cheap words are not necessary for true stories. Shame doesn't have to be promoted by true stories. Genuine tales provoke thought. Furthermore, Sally Field's true story is not about shock. It's about remaining loyal to yourself in a society that enjoys criticizing women just for being. So let's take a moment to turn the lens around. What if you responded like a decent person rather than the way the internet urges you to? Imagine thinking, good for her, when you witnessed a woman going about her life. What if you observed self-assurance without hurrying to undermine it? The entire shock headline industry would be destroyed by that one tiny shift in our way of thinking. Please hit like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody who needs to hear it if you want to see future videos that analyze these viral tales in an honest and impartial manner. And leave a comment below. Do you believe that prominent women are treated unfairly on the internet, or is it becoming worse every year?